Hi there. Today, we will discuss the two key parameters that affect the randomness of the AI's response. Let's head on to our website and select the chapter Randomness Parameters. Remember to plug in the API key you got from OpenAI's website. So, what is randomness? Well, it is the variation in the AI's response. In other words, it is the difference in the AI's response when you submit the same prompt multiple times. The first parameter is temperature. It is a value between 0 and 2. A higher value like 1 will make the output more random, while a lower value like 0.2 will make it more focused and deterministic. In other words, our AI will be more creative with higher temperature and more deterministic with lower temperature. The second parameter is top P. It is an alternative to sampling with temperature using nucleus sampling, where the model considers the results of the tokens with top P, probability mass. So 0.1 means only the tokens comprising the top 10% probability mass are considered. It is a value between 0 and 1. A higher value like 1 will make the output more random, while a lower value like 0.1 will make it more focused and deterministic. OpenAI suggests using either temperature or top P, but not both at the same time. Let's see how these parameters affect the AI's response. First, let's enter the system message and user message. You know about these messages from the previous chapters. This time, let's ask the AI to give us 5 names best suited for AI models. Next, let us keep the max tokens as 200 and n as 1. You can see the sliders for temperature and top P, where you can set the values. This page allows us to try 2 different values for temperature and see responses for both side by side. We will set the temperature to the same value, say 0.2, in both the inputs. See the code where the temperature parameter is added, along with other already discussed parameters. The values passed on the parameters are here, and see that the temperature parameter is set to 0.2 for both the inputs. Also, note the messages array. Now, let's submit the request and scroll down to see the response. We can see that the 2 responses are generated, but aren't they very close? Now, let's set the temperature of the second input to 1.0 and see how the AI's response changes. Can you see the difference? This time, the AI's response is more random and creative. What do you think? So, we understand that the higher the temperature, the more random and creative the AI's response is. You can also see the response JSON here in this block. Just click to expand, and you can see the response object. Alright, it's time to try the top P parameter. Let's go back up and select top P and set it to the same value, say 0.2 in both the inputs. Values are updated in the code. See that instead of temperature, top P is used. Let's submit. What do you see? The same way as we have seen in the temperature, the responses are very similar, but not the same. It's because the AI considers the results of the tokens with top P probability mass. Now, let's set the top mod P of the second input to a higher value, say 0.8, and see how the AI's response changes. This time, the AI's response is more random and creative. You can see it from the choice of words used in the second try. Play around with these parameters and see how they affect the response generated by the AI model. Let's meet in the next section. Goodbye.